Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about Batman, who is not only one of the most popular superheroes of all time, but he's also one of the most recognizable. I mean, the dark cowl and the long cape are pretty distinct, and even if you've never read or seen an adaptation of the character, you probably know who he is. However, over the long 80 years he's been in print, Batman hasn't always stayed the way we know him. Across alternate universes and one-shot stories, Batman has taken on many different forms. So we've compiled a list of our 10 favorites. Let's get started. Number 1. Batman Beyond. The storyline of Batman Beyond has come into the mainstream recently, with rumors flying that Michael Keaton will be portraying a version of this character when he returns to the role of Bruce Wayne for the Flash movie. Batman Beyond is a story arc set in a future where Bruce Wayne has long retired from fighting crime. Instead, Terry McGinnis has taken up the mantle and operates with the help of a very advanced batsuit. Not only does it look pretty sleek and less bulky, but this suit can even fly. Number 2. Pirate Batman. Yep. There is a pirate version of Batman, a masked Captain Leatherwing with his trusty first mate Alfredo and stowaway Robin Redblade, and together they sail the seven seas on the Flying Fox. Leatherwing goes around robbing the rich with the dream of one day being able to afford to buy back his dead parents' land. According to the Absolute Crisis on Infinite Earth, this version of Batman exists on Earth 494. Number 3. The Grim Knight. This Bruce's origin story takes a sinister turn. After his parents are murdered in front of him, Bruce picks up the gun and exacts his revenge there and then, killing the murderers. Bruce then uses the mantle of Batman to carry out executions he sees fit. The Grim Knight is merciless and a master assassin, and with his huge wealth and technology behind him, Gotham is rinsed clean with blood. The closest live-action version we've had so far of this character has been in the series Titans, where we see a Batman with murderous tendencies. Number 4. The Batman Who Laughs. The Batman Who Laughs is born from a terrible ploy by the Joker. The Joker's plan is to be killed by Batman and puts him through torturous and horrific trials. Eventually, Batman is driven so mad he ends up killing the Joker by snapping his neck. This results in the Joker's plan coming to fruition. A gas leaks from his body, which essentially infects Bruce with the Joker's soul. Not being able to handle the Joker's manic tendencies inside him, Bruce effectively becomes the new Joker and carries out the murders of every member of the Justice League. Number 5. Soviet Batman. The Red Son version of Batman is featured in the alternate origin story of Superman. Had Superman landed in Ukraine as a child, he would have been raised as a communist. Eventually, he would have replaced Stalin as a ruler. In this world, Batman is tasked by Lex Luthor to take down Superman. Batman uses Wonder Woman as a bait, and he's able to drain Superman's powers. However, things go terrible, and Wonder Woman loses her immortality. Superman's rage is something even Batman wants to avoid, so he ends up blowing himself with a suicide vest before he can face that rage. Number 6. Darkclaw. Darkclaw is a mashup of Batman and Wolverine, which was created for the Amalgam Universe, a crossover between DC and Marvel. Logan Wayne, aka Darkclaw, loses his parents and uncle at a young age, and he eventually ends up in the Weapon X program. Similarly to Wolverine, Wayne's regenerative powers are revealed and adamantium is bonded to his skeleton. Afterwards, he explores the world and he trains himself in a wide range of fighting arts. Eventually arriving in Gotham City, Wayne takes up the mantle of vigilance and protector, just like the Batman we know. Number 7. Flashpoint Batman. The Flashpoint Batman was another Batman rumored to feature in the Flash movie, as this iteration is born of the Flashpoint timeline. After Barry Allen has messed with the timeline, he finds himself in a world where Bruce Wayne was killed instead of his parents. The resulting trauma resulted in Martha Wayne becoming that world's version of the Joker and Thomas Wayne becoming the new Batman. Thomas Wayne is less adverse to violence and he shows no hesitation in killing criminals. However, he does team up with Barry and they work together in order to negate this Flashpoint timeline of alternate events. Number 8. Gotham by Gaslight Batman. Set in 1889, Gotham by Gaslight sees Bruce Wayne as an ally and student of Sigmund Freud. Freud is attempting to unravel the meaning of Bruce's dream about the death of his parents. Then, Bruce, as a Victorian-style Batman, gets caught up in the hunt of the Jack the Ripper. Batman is wrongfully perceived to be the Ripper, and he's committed to Arkham Asylum for a while before Bruce eventually uncovers the true identity of the Ripper and frees himself. Number 9. Owlman. Thomas Wayne Jr. is the real identity of Owlman, an evil doppelganger of Batman. Owlman was born after the death of Thomas Wayne Sr. and Martha Wayne at the hands of Alfred Pennyworth and also the murder of his younger brother, Bruce Wayne. Thomas committed this murder himself, and Owlman struck fear into the hearts of Gotham citizens until he essentially had control over the whole city itself. He also joined the powerful crime syndicate and took over the world with them. Number 10. Vampire Batman. During a fight with Dracula, Batman is bitten and eventually becomes a vampire himself. At first, Bruce fights his new urges and continues to combat crime, but the killing desire overcomes, and the Joker, for one, is killed with a terrible bite to the neck. Fully aware he's a danger and a threat to others, but with an unrivaled lust for blood, this iteration of Batman does the only thing he can do to protect others. He kills himself. So that's 10 of the coolest and quite frankly some of the darkest variations of the character of Batman. And that's barely a scratch on the surface. Which version of Batman do you think is the best? Please do let us know in the comments, like and share and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye!